Hello everyone, it's Kelly from Colorado here again, and I've showed you my food forest that I put in this year, and I've showed you my annual garden. But today I just wanted to show you some of the other edible landscaping I have around the yard, most of which is pretty established because it's been here for 8 or more years. Right over here you can see my retaining wall. Our yard is built into a hill, so this retaining wall has about an 8-inch planting area and usually just has some bulbs and things in it, but I actually put some gourd seeds, watermelon seeds, and squash seeds in this year to see if they will grow out and over the side. So they may not do anything at all, but hopefully that will work. Over on this side you can see this is the south side of our house. We have grapes all the way down this side, and these were here before we bought the house, and they're a seedless purple grape, and they actually produce really well. The only problem we have with them is Japanese beetles, but not yet. So coming around the side, you can see these big pots we have right here. These are all potatoes that I'm growing in big pots, and the middle one is called Purple Majesty, and that has grown the best for me in Colorado. So if you're curious what to grow, that's a good one to try. Up above those you can see I have hops going all the way up to our deck. It's probably about 20 feet tall already this year, and it's not even the end of May. So on the left you can see we have Mount Hood hops, and on the right we have Nugget. So Mount Hood grows much better here in Colorado, and Nugget seems to also get more bugs. Alright, coming over here, right here is a large currant bush that's been here for a long time, and if you take a peek inside you can see that I'm going to get a lot of berries this year, so that's exciting. Also over here there's a blackberry coming up, and I believe that's a raspberry behind it. There's also a raspberry coming up in this upper garden that I didn't plant, and it grew all the way under the retaining wall from down here. So raspberries can certainly spread. Good to know. And here we have some more raspberries, which produce pretty well, but they're in the shade half of the day, so they're not huge, but not bad for getting that much shade. As we look up, you can see this peach tree up here. This peach tree, I'll take you up in the garden, is actually the saddest looking tree you've ever seen. If you look at its trunk, it's oozing, it's falling apart, but yet year after year it's healthy up at the top, and it's got peaches on it. So we'll probably get another good crop this year. So moving on, we have some things planted down here. This is called a loganberry. I haven't gotten any berries off it yet, so I can't tell you if it's good or not. Oh my goodness, the chickens are loud this morning. Sorry about that. And then here's some chives and thyme that I've moved from an upper garden. This is something new I put in this year. It's called Silver Bell's Chocolate Vine. I think it has an edible fruit you can eat. I'm not sure. I think you can eat the flowers too. And last but not least, over here we have St. John's wort, which is an herb that you can make tea and different things with. Alright, if you saw my food forest video, you saw that right here we've got some blueberries. They're already looking better than the first video. So that's something else that's in our yard that you can eat. And right here in the middle, we have a large apricot tree. Apricot trees can grow really quickly because we actually cut it off right here, as you can see last year. So everything green you see is 1 year's growth. It's pretty incredible. And one more thing I wanted to mention before we move on about the hops is I planted them right here next to my deck. If you've ever brushed up against hops before, you know that it can leave a nasty scratch on you that's very irritated. So I wouldn't put it anywhere where you're gonna walk like I did. It also takes over. You can see how much it grows, up to a foot a day. So be careful where you plant it. And last but not least, we have this plum tree. This is a great plum tree. It produces every year. I don't think you can see the fruit because it's too shaded, but it gives us a lot of fruit every year. It's super tall, but hard to reach. But we still enjoy getting plums off of it. So there you go. There's a tour of all the other edible landscaping I have in the yard. If you haven't checked it out yet, check out my food forest video and my annual garden video. And if you want to make sure you get the updates for all of these, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and it will notify you when I upload a new video. Alright everyone, thanks for joining me again. I'll see you next time.